Hi my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video you'll be learning how I made these two pieces. This is a Bubu top and a short, and the Bubu top has drawstring at the side, okay, with a button. This is so beautiful and very easy to make. So if this is something you love to, please stay to watch the end of this video, and also please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. And also guys, please check out my playlist if you want to see all the whole two piece that I have, and just check my playlist to see more videos. Okay, so let's get straight into the video. So guys, this is the fabric I'm going to be using. So what I have here is a crepe fabric, and I have 3 yards of fabric. So I'm going to go ahead and draft out the short part. So for the pattern paper of this, I already have a detailed video on how I cut this pattern. This is a trouser pattern. I call it 2-in-1 because you can use this pattern to cut out your palazzo pants, your palazzo long pants, or your short pants. Okay, so as you can see in this video, I'm using it to cut out my short pants, and the length I'm using for this short is 15 inches. And while measuring the 15 inches, I make sure I minus the 2 inches for the waistband, although I ended up using 1 inch because the elastic that I have is 1 inch elastic, so I ended up using 1 inch elastic for the waistband. So I've gone ahead to cut out the back piece, and I'm also cutting out the front. Please try to watch. I'm going to be putting the link in the description box, or check the card up there to watch the detailed video on how to cut your palazzo pants with a perfect crotch. So for you to have a better understanding on how to cut this, you need to watch the video first so you can have that better understanding on how to cut this short. At the end, it came out so beautiful and so fine. So after cutting out the whole pieces, even the pockets, so this is how it is all looking like. So the first thing I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be facing the front side facing each other, the back, the front side facing each other, and I'll be joining it with half-inch allowance on the crotch line, from the waist to the crotch line with half-inch allowance. And I'll do the same thing for the front. I'll face it front side facing each other. I'll also join it together with half-inch allowance from the waist to the crotch. And after that I'm also going to insert my pocket. So this is my pocket, so I went ahead to cut it out also. So I'm going to join it, top stitch it and iron it inward. So we're going to do that, and I'll come back and show you guys the next thing to do. So as you can see in this video, I've gone ahead to join it on the crotch line and also inside the pocket, which you can see, although I've not inside the pocket facing yet. So this is the back. I've also gone ahead to join it on the crotch line. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is to insert the pocket facing. So I'm going to bring out the other two piece. I'm going to be placing the other one beneath, then this one on top of it. Then please watch closely and see how I'm going to be showing you guys, or how I'm going to be indicating the part or the places you're going to stitch on top. Okay, just stitch it the way you see me indicating right now in this video. This is one of the easiest and simplest way to insert your pocket or to cut your pockets. Like I said, you have to watch that video on how I draft pant so you can have that better understanding. So right now I'm going to be top stitching on top and also on the side, just to secure the pockets. Okay, don't worry about the stitches. You're going to cover it up. When we are adding our waistband on the waist, you're going to cover it up, and when we are adding the back piece for the side, we're going to also cover it up. So I've gone ahead to join it on the front, I've gone ahead to join it on the top and also on the side. You can see our pocket is all ready. So next I'm going to do now is to join the back and front together on the side with 1 inch allowance. So once you're done joining it on the side, the next you're going to open it up. Okay, open up the side, like open it up from the side, so you can fold the length first before joining the crotch line. The way you see now, you can see I've gone ahead to fold the down part and also join the side. So the next I'm going to be doing now is just to join it on the crotch line. Okay, make sure you fold the down part. Okay, that is the hemming side. Make sure you hem it before joining the crotch together. Okay. So I'm going to start from one side of the waist, like one side of the side seam, and measure the waist all the way round. So what I'm trying to do now is to get the round waist measurement so I can cut out my waistband for it. And at the end, what I have is about 44 inches, and I'm going to be using it to cut out my waistband. So this is my waistband, this is it, 44 inches. And for the elastic, what I have exactly is the length, is my round waist measurement. Okay, if you want it more snatched, you can minus about 1 inch from it, from your round waist measurement, or 2 inches, depending on how snatched you want it to be on the waist. So now watch closely on this hack on how to insert your elastic to your waistband. This is a hack that I learned, and it is really helpful. Watch closely. If you do not understand it, just try to rewatch this part so you can understand it better. So after joining it the way I indicated, you can see how it is looking now. You can see that the elastic is inside, you can see that the elastic is inward. So the next we're going to be doing now is just to join, stitch all the way. And while stitching, make sure you are drawing your elastic. Okay, and also make sure you are not stitching on top of the elastic. If not, it's not going to be stretched, it's not going to stretch. Make sure you are stretching your elastic and you are stitching on top of the fabric and not the elastic. So I've gone ahead to, so we're done with that, and you can see how fine the waistband is looking. So the next I'm going to do now is to join it to the shorts. So I'm going to find that point that we joined this waistband from, then I'll join it together from the back of the shorts, pin it and start stitching it all the way around also. And while stitching it, make sure also that you are drawing it and you are not stitching on top of the elastic, rather you're stitching on top of the fabric. Okay, so that is how to insert your elastic to your shorts. Very easy and very simple. So guys, if you are watching up to this point, God bless you. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. Okay, please guys, share my video to your loved ones, comment, say something in the comment section so that you too can recommend my videos to other people that need it. Okay, please comment some, just say something nice in the comment section. I really appreciate. So at the end, this is how it is all looking so fine, looking so beautiful. This came out so perfect, the crotch, everything, it came out so perfect. So our short is ready. The next we're going to be doing now is to cut the top. And for the top, for you to get the amount of measurement you're going to be folding into two is by dividing your shoulder measurement by 2. For example, my shoulder measurement divided by 2 is 7 inches. Then from my shoulder to the length where I want my sleeve to get to is 13 inches. That's a total of 20 inches. Okay, because this is a cut together sleeve. Okay, it's a cut together, so this is another way you can get your perfect cut together sleeve. So the neck width that I use is 3.5 inches, while the neck depth for the back is 1 inch. Then for the length where this top or where this sleeve is going to end, I came down by 1.5 inches and I connect it to the neck width. So that is our shoulder slope. The length of the top that I use is 30 inches. At first I make out 27 inches, but I found out that it's going to be kind of too short because this is going to have a side drawstring, so I have to add extra 3 inches. That's a total of 30 inches. And for how open or how wide I want I use 10 inches for how wide I want my hand opening to be. The next thing I did was measure my hip measurement divided by 4 plus extra 4-inch allowance. That 4 inches allowance is how wide I want my top to be. Depending on how wide you want yours to be, once you measure your hip measurement divided by 4, then add any allowance depending on how wide you want or how free you want your top to be. So that is what I did. Like I said, the opening, my sleeve opening, what I use is 10 inches. I came down by 10 inches from that my shoulder slope. I measured 10 inches downwards, so that is my sleeve opening. The neck width that I use is 3.5 inches. The shoulder slope that I use is 1.5, and the back neck depth that I use is 1 inch. So next we are going to do now, you are going to be cutting the front, and to cut the front you are going to fold another fabric into 2, but this time around the fabric you are going to be folding into 2, you should have at least 2 inches allowance at the front. That is where you are going to, that is going to be our button casing. So I measure from the neck width, I measure 7 inches downward. That is going to be my V neckline for the front. That is what I'm connecting right now. That is going to be my V neckline for the front. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it out, and also notch where my button casing is going to start from and where it's going to end. So other part is going to be the same thing. The back is going to be cut on fold. All right, please don't forget the back is going to be cut on fold, while the front is going to be 2-piece because it's going to have button. So once I'm done cutting that, this is how it's looking. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the facing for them. I went ahead to cut the facing and also went ahead to join it, and I use hemming gum to gum it down. So for the button casing, where the button is going to be, I just put my gums there so it can be thick, it can be strong. Then I went ahead to fold in just the way you see right there. I fold in and iron it. Okay, that is where our button casing is going to be. So for this opening of this our button casings, I'm going to be using hemming gum to gum it because I don't want to have any joining, any stitches at the front. Like I don't want to see any stitches at the front. For that reason, I'm going to be using hemming gum to gum it down so that at the end it's going to come out clean. So I also went ahead to join the back facing and also gum it with hemming gum. So what I'm going to be doing now is join the front and back together on the shoulder with 1/2 inch allowance, and also go ahead and fold the armhole. But before you join the side, make sure you already fold your the hem of your top before joining the side. Please make sure you already fold the hem of your top before joining the side with 1 inch. You're going to be joining the side with 1 inch because that is where we're going to be creating our rope casing. Okay, we're going to be passing our rope. So after doing that, this is how mine came out. You can see how it is looking so fine already. So I've gone ahead to hem the hem of my dress. Went ahead to also join it on the shoulder. The next we're going to be doing now is for me to show you how you are going to be inserting your rope. First of all, you're going to iron your side seam open. Okay, then notch the armhole side, please, so that it can relax perfectly, because if you do not notch it, it's not going to relax. So the next I'm going to do is I'm going to fold in 1/2 inch allowance then top stitch on top of it. Do the same thing on the other side, fold in half inch, top stitch on top of it, so that I can create that opening where the rope is going to pass in from. Like I said, make sure you hem the armhole so that once you are done and you iron it, everything will come out perfectly fine. So as you can see, I am done joining it or stitching it together. You can see how neat it is looking. So this is what I'm trying to achieve. Okay, I want that neat finishing at the end. So now the next we're going to do is for us to pass our rope inward, and for the length of the rope that I use is 50 inches. That is the length of this rope that I use. So one is going to be for the other side, and one is going to be for one side also. So use your pin to pass your rope from one side to the other side. Just watch closely on how I'm going to be passing it for better understanding, please. Please guys, do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment, and also do well to share my video to your loved ones. Please comment, say something like my video, so that YouTube can recommend my videos to other people that are interested. Okay. So at the end, after turning it, this is how it is looking. You can see how fine this is looking. You can see once you turn it to the front, this is how it is looking. So this is exactly what we are trying to achieve. Okay, so the only thing remaining right now is for us to, so what is remaining now is for me to, I'm going to be using my hemming gum to gum this button casing side. Like I said, I don't want to have any stitches at the front. So after that, we're going to be creating or measuring where we want our buttons to start and where we want it to end. Okay, what I use is just four buttons for this top. You can see the way I did it. Your button is going to be beneath, while your button opening is going to be on top. Okay, so that is how you are going to be doing it. So I went ahead to use my hand needle to join the button. So the next I'm trying to do now is to create the button opening. So guys, if you would like to see a video on how to create this button opening, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, I didn't know that the part I recorded was not showing, like it did not record. Okay, so please let me know in the comment section. So after doing that, you can see our top is ready, like our two-piece is ready, looking so fine. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.